Oh my God. Songhai. Now when we talk about the Songhai Empire, what comes into your mind? A lot of people only remember one person, and this one person is no other person but Askia the Great. Askia the Great, my brother, my sister, was also known as Askia Muhammad Ture. He was also called Muhammad ibn Abubakar al-Turi, or simply Muhammad Turi. He was the first ruler of the Askia dynasty of the Songhai Empire. My brother, my sister. And when we talk about the Songhai Empire, some other people remember some other people. Today, my brother, my sister, in just 5 minutes, we're going to be looking at the Songhai Empire. Oh my God. Now the Songhai Empire itself started with kings dating back circa in 837 when their first king by name Alayaman, some people say Alayaman, reigned from 837 until 849 circa. Then came Zakoi, and then Takoi, and Akoi, and then we had King Ku, and then Alifai, and then we also had Bial Komai. We also had Bial Bey. We had Karai, my brother, my sister. All these are names of great kings of the Songhai Empire. In fact, now out of all these kings, my brother, my sister, so many of them made a huge name. And many of them today will continue to be remembered. My brother, my sister, the Songhai Empire, oh, at the zenith of its life, was one of the biggest empires in the whole of Africa. This is the African history class. Now the Songhai Empire, my brother, my sister, would also remember the great Askia Musa, or Askia Mansa Musa. We remember Sonny Ali. These were the great emperors of the land. My brother, my sister. Today, my brother, my sister, let us go deep into this wonderful empire. In the next 4 minutes, we will be done. Hi. Now, the Songhai Empire was a state located in the western part of the Sahel during the 15th and 16th centuries. Now, at its peak, it was one of the largest African empires in history. Now, the state is known by its historiology, my brother, my sister, and it's known by its wonderful name, derived from its largest ethnic group, or the ruling elite who occupied the land at the time, the Songhai people. Their capital was at Gao, G-A-O. My brother, my sister, they also expanded to cover such cities as Timbuktu and Jenei. My brother, my sister, Timbuktu became the city of learning, and people came from all over the world in order to come and study. And this is the Timbuktu University, as you see right now. Hi, my brother, my sister, it expanded and it became so huge. Business-wise, it prospered. Educationally, oh my God, some of the greatest scholars in the world came from this part known as the Songhai Empire. Oh my God. It must be brought to your notice that it was a Sunni empire, my brother, my sister. In other words, a lot of the rulers were Sunnis. But interestingly, there were a lot more who were not, especially from the early times, as I mentioned earlier. My brother, my sister, now what did the kingdom do at all? Now, the kingdom itself covered the whole of Mali, in fact, a big chunk of Mali, and extended even beyond Mali. as Ibn Battuta, who visited Gao in 1353, wrote, he said, by the 10th century, the Songhai chiefs had established Gao as a small kingdom, taking control of the people living along the trade routes. Around 1300, Gao had become prosperous enough to attract the Mali Empire's attention. Mali conquered the city, profited from Gao's trade, and collected taxes from its kings until about the 1430s. Conflict in the Malian homeland made it impossible to maintain control of Gao, as written by Ibn Battuta. He arrived by boat from Timbuktu on his return journey from visiting the capital of the empire, Gao. And what did he really write? Then I traveled to the town of Kaukau, which is a great town on the Nile River. At the time, it was called the Nile, N-I-L. One of the finest, biggest, and most fertile cities of the Sudan. This is much more than you could ever think. And there was so much rice, milk, chicken, fish, and even cucumber, which was like no other in the whole area and beyond. The people conducted trading, selling and buying with cowrie shells like the people of Mali. My brother, my sister, upon the death of Mansa Suleiman, there were so many disputes in the area, but the people remained intact. They made the city prosper and the whole empire prosper. Today, my brother, my sister, we remember this great area, the Songhai Empire. Today, we want to say thank you so much for such a wonderful empire that had a powerful, in fact, governance system, and that made the people prosper. At a point, the capital was Gao. We also remember Kumbisali. Oh my God, all those wonderful cities. Today we remember the great kings of the area who were so affluent and made their people overly affluent. People came all the way from Spain and other places to come and trade in the area. My brother, my sister, today we remember you. My brother, my sister, it is interesting. Today we remember the great Songhai Empire.
Luca Production.